having a near-death experience, nakikita nilang humihiwalay ang kaluluwa ng bida sa katawan niya. Ang tawag daw dyan ay astral projection.
Pero di lang pala sa movies dahil maging sa totoong buhay nangyayari ang mysterious case na yan. Here to answer our questions about astral projection or out-of-body experience is our paranormal expert, Rob Rubin. Hi, Rob!
Hello, ladies. Thank you for having me back.
Interesting to. Okay, in simple terms, paki-explain sa amin kung bakit nangyayari to.
Actually, what happens is the consciousness leaves the body, especially when you fall asleep. Now, in certain cases, your consciousness can project into this reality. Example, Quezon City, Makati, Hong Kong, this world. That's astral projection. You're projecting into the localized reality. In other cases, the deeper the projection, you can go to even other worlds or other realms and experience things. That's what we call astral travel. And it actually happens more than we give ourselves credit for. The problem is, the deeper we go into sleep, we tend to forget these things. When we wake up in the morning, it's like, I know I was somewhere, but didn't know where I went.
Or do we tend to think that they were dreams?
That also gets mixed up as well.
Okay.
The difference between the two is, in the dream, there's no consistency. Everything's all abstract. In an astral projection, there will always be a semblance of consistency. Houses, locations that are consistent. It's almost as if you're mentally traveling and visiting other places. There will always be like an Ateneo in Katipunan, or there will always be, let's say, a White House in Washington. In a dream, there might just be a gigantic marshmallow or something like that. So.
Kayo ba, guys, may na-experience sa akin ganyan? Or do you know if anybody na nagkukwento na, yung usual kwento kasi dyan is that, nakita ko na lang yung sarili ko, I'm sleeping, pero
Nakatayo ako, nakatingin ako sa
nasa
sarili
ceiling
ko.
ako.
Yeah, that happened to me once. I was afraid kasi I thought maybe my soul was leaving my body.
Right.
Is it possible to be trapped outside and not be able to return?
Parang insidious.
No, not necessarily.
Hindi na siya po nakabalik.
Possible ba yun?
In most cases, rarely not, because the body is still under the ownership of the soul. So Camille's body is her body. So even if she projects outward, she'll still be able to come back. Kahit whatever comes to try to claim it, it's still hers. So she'll be able to come back at any time. Usually, just jolting them awake will wake them up.
Babalik bigla. Ikaw, Dasri, may experience ka na ba ganyan?
One time, I was sleeping, and then biglang nagising ako, tapos I cannot move. Do you know the feeling?
Yes.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, tapos I was shouting, but there's
No one can hear
voice.
you.
Oo.
Walang voice.
Bakit ganun?
Kasi in cases like that, usually, the soul is either disconnecting or reconnecting back to the body. So may konting lag that the consciousness is not yet in the body, so it doesn't completely control everything. Mentally, you're saying sumigaw or galaw, pero your body hasn't completely reconnected to your consciousness.
May lag pala.
Ikaw, wala ka naman ganun experience?
Wala pa naman. Or not that I remember. Siguro from before. Parang meron. Pero
What people tend to miss out on is when they're in light sleep. Nangyayari, what happens is their astral eyes and astral senses activate. So they can hear what usually could not be heard, or pero makita the things that are usually not there. And in some cases, if you see something that shouldn't be there, like there's somebody in your room, not so natatakot ka, and what's the natural reaction? Gising. Because, hey, may tao sa kwarto ko. Pero in most cases, you're actually perceiving the spirit world more when your astral senses activate.
Wow.
ay, grabe.
Ito yung nakuha natin inquiry nga pala from our FB fan page from Justin Esteves. Na-experience ko na ito, pagising ko, nakita ko yung sarili ko na nakatingin sa akin. Pero yung damit na suot ko, iba. Sa sobrang takot ko, ipinikit ko na lang ulit ang mata ko. What does this mean?
Basically just means he was astrally projecting into his room. And the problem is, you have your own astral, how do I say, representations of how you look. So, even though your body is wearing one thing, talaga sa mind mo, iba ang suot mo. So, that's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Walang nakakatakot doon.
Wala.
Okay.
Kasi baka yung pagkakatingin sa'yo,
Pinakatakot if kung may ibang tao, di ba? Sa tabi mo, when you're astrally projecting and you see your body and there's somebody else there. That's not there. That's more scary. In some cases, the spirits will try to interact with you when you're out of body. The reasons could be so numerous.
and that's medyo delikado.
In some cases, it's creepy, for lack of a better word.
Correct.
Creepy.
Oh my goodness.
Ito, from Weng Nolasco, lumabas ako noon sa kwarto, nakita ko ang katawan ko nakahiga. Sumisigaw ako pero wala nakarinig. Tapos yung panganay ko, nung 3 years old, siya yung gumising sa akin. Bumalik ako sa nakahiga kong katawan at nakagalaw na ako.
So yun yung parang nangyari kay Dasri.
Oo.
Well, in most cases, children are more sensitive to astral phenomenon, especially the younger they are. They interact with spirits and energies more than we adults do. Kasi kami, we're programmed not to pay attention to that. Mga bata, inosente pa sila. So they're more receptive and more susceptible.
Ayun naman. naman pala. Buti na lang.
Oo, ginising
Hindi.
siya. Oo. Okay, nice.
thanks,
Rob, do you have
Rob.
any last words for those people who might be afraid kasi they've experienced this?
Well, for those of you who are afraid, it happens more than you actually give yourself credit for, so you're always safe. Prayer goes a long way if you're really afraid. If you want to know more, mysteriumphilippines.org or visit my new website, robrubinreadings.com.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.